Hello, everyone. A very warm good morning. Today we're going to talk about SeaA. Stands for See Everything Accurately Always. What is SeaA? Is what we're going to look at today. SeaA is a process management tool specially designed for mid-sized to large accounting and CA firms to manage their workflow effectively. It basically helps CA firm to manage end-to-end processes, and then makes it easy for them to store data, retrieve data, and also monitor tasks and employees. Now, what we'll do in the next 30 minutes is see what CA gives to the entire CA fraternity. The tool is designed based on these four pillars. The first one is activity management. Any small, large firms has a lot of activities, and tracking them is difficult, and managing the task is different. So we've come up with a very simple approach to manage the entire task and activities. And the third pillar is the user management, right? If it is a small firm, it is 1 to 4 or 5 people. If it is bigger firm, we might have 20, 25 and more than 25. Then managing people might get a little difficult, and the number of clients increasing as well as the tasks increasing will add a lot of complexity in terms of managing the overall firm. So we've also put in something in place for user management. And the next thing is the most important of all, the documentation management. Documentation management is the most important, as you all know. What our tool does is gives you an option to store, segregate, and retrieve the data at the ease. And those are the four pillars what we have right now. And moving forward, we'll also look at the structure of our tool. CA right now is on the web. It is also there on iOS and Android. But within CA, it is created based on hierarchy. We've divided this into three different hierarchies. One is a client, another one is a firm, and the employees of the firm and the client. So it is easy to manage the overall hierarchy in that way. We will see in greater details. Now, CA as an ecosystem will span to an infinity number of firms and clients as in when we go forward. As if we see a CA down the lane in 5 years, CA will be able to add n number of clients and n number of firms into the system and still work seamlessly, right? And the best thing is about the task flow, right? Now, the task flow is made based on the checks and balance method. It is important to make sure the quality of the work is complete. So we've created hierarchies in terms of admin, team leader, and executives. We can rename these roles as and when we want, and it is completely customizable. So just to quickly run through, uh, we have the admin create the task and assign the task to a team leader. And the team leader looks at the employees and the bandwidth and all of that. Gets to assign the tasks to the employee. Once the task is assigned, the employee gets to work on the task, complete the task, upload the required documents required, and all of that. and then sends it back to the team leader. Here is where the checks and balance method gets applied. The team leader checks whether the activity is complete and then approves or disapproves the task or reassigns the task to an employee, and there are a lot of activities which we can do, and then it goes to the dashboard, gets updated, right? That's how the task actually works. And we'll quickly jump to as we spoke, we have three different interface. There is one for an admin who has access to everything on the system, and there is team leader access who gets to look at the task, assign the task, and various other activities. And the employee gets the lesser privilege in terms of the access. He gets to access the attendance, the task, and perform task and all of that. And all of these activities can be performed on the app and as well as the web, right? Now, what we are seeing is the home page of our tool. Now, as in when you log in, if we look at the URL there up there, we will read emerald.ca.co.in. This means Emerald is a firm and the SeaA is the tool what we have. Every firm which gets to use our tool will get their own URL, which is secured with the wildcard SSL. And you can have a personalized URL for yourself. Say, for example, if Rangamani Associates is one of the firm and we are onboarding that on SeaA, then this will actually read rangamani.ca.co.in. No, isn't that just amazing? And this also gives a lot of uh, security from firm's standpoint, from client data standpoint, and also how the data is segregated. Now let's slowly go forward and see what is the tool provides a SeaA firm. Now for this, the dashboard, this is still at a nasal stage. It can get improved as in when we have more data. Right now, we have total number of tasks completed, and number of tasks pending. There are other tasks as well, which is created but not assigned to any employees. That's counted differently right now. And here in the infograph, you will see percentage of pending, unassigned, and completed, and all of that, right? Which will give you a quick glimpse. If you want to look at the number of cases or tasks created for a particular day or a month, you just need to slide this on the month column. And at the bottom, you will see the number of tasks which got created over the month on a particular day, and so on, right? Which is the simplest form of infograph we have. And the next thing which we can see is the employee dashboard. And this dashboard has the data about all the tasks for a particular employee and for which firms the task is created and the name of the for task, sorry, and what is the priority of the task, the due date of the task, the current status of the task, and action is nothing but you can view the task. When you click on that view, you will get to see the entire task. This task has uh, three different activities within it, and each task has is being completed. Now this is how we get to read. The task was created on 31st October 2020. The team which was working on was GSC team, and the employee name is Shankar, who is working on this particular task, and the task is completed 100%. And the firm for which the task was created is DS. This is how you read. We will see this in greater details as we go forward. One going back to the dashboard, you'll also see an employee strategy. This is to see the bandwidth of the employee, and also it gives a sense of which employee is working 100% and where is it pending, and it is easy for you to go back to somebody and tell them, okay, buddy, you're not working, or there is enough tasks which is on your plate and all of that. Now, if you look at this particular screen, let's take Ajit as 8 tasks assigned to him, and all the 8 are pending, right? Similarly, Abin has 9 tasks assigned and 9 is pending. And if you look at Saurabh, here Saurabh has 8 tasks assigned and he's completed 7, and there is 1 pending. So that's how you read, right? And let's quickly look at the rest of the calendar. For admin, it is important to have a quick one view. So we've created a calendar where you can see all the tasks for that particular day, that particular month, and in different color codes, right? The red actually means the task is not yet completed, it is pending. And if it is blue, it is not assigned. If it is green, it is completed, right? That's how you read this particular task in color coding. And if you click on any of this task, it will go to the task menu, and then you can do the multiple activities. Now, the next most important thing is a prerequisite for you to start using the tool. One is the employee upload. Right? You need to upload the firm's employee data into the system, so that we can assign the task and monitor them and all of that. Now, when we click on employee, we have 2 different options to upload the data. One is by clicking on add employee. It opens a small form. You select the role of the employee, whether he's an admin, manager, accounts, team leader, employee. This can be still customized to what we want. Then the employee's email address and the full name of the employee, mobile number, date of birth, employee ID, and address. If we want more details to be captured, we can capture it as well by adding multiple fields, right? This is one way of adding employee. And the other way is by clicking on upload employee. It opens a small drop down. And in this drop down, we have a sample file which we can download and upload the file here into the system, and just click on submit and it gets uploaded. Right, I'll quickly show the employee template for uploading. Okay, this is how it looks, right? You get to choose the roles, and you just need to add the email address, name, mobile number, date of birth, employee ID, and address, and save this and upload it into the forms here, choose the file, choose that particular Excel sheet, and it just uploads into the system. That's how easy to upload employee data into the system. And similarly, the next step is teams, creating teams. Now, in any firm, a smaller firm, everybody would be doing everything. But at a bigger firm, we might have teams which are dedicated, doing a dedicated task, right? Maybe there is an audit team, there is a GS team, there is income tax team, there is accounting team, multiple teams, right? It becomes very important to create teams, and clicking on add new team, it'll just, you have to give the name the team, what the team does, and what is the nature of the work the team is, and select the team leader. This list gets populated from the employee data. When we load up employee, the role team leader will show up here, and we just need to select the employee or the team leader. And adding employees is even more easier. Yeah. If it is a smaller firm, the team leader can add himself as an employee to the team, so that he'll be able to uh, assign the task and complete the task himself. And the rest of the employees who were listed, we just need to select multiple, and you will be able to submit the form, and the team gets created, right? We just need to make the team active, and that's how we create teams. The next, a prerequisite is clients. Now we have the team created. We have employees uploaded. Now there should be clients for whom the team is working. And again, it is pretty simple. You just need to click on add new, and it opens up a form. You need to give the client's name. You choose the business type from the drop down. The ownership type from the drop down, it is simple. Then the username is predominantly the email address of the particular client, and then contact person, the PAN number, and the GST details, um, contact number, email address, and the address of the firm. And once all this is completed, you just need to submit, and the client gets added to the system. Now, when we talk about client, we also have feature to add the client's employees into the system. That actually helps us to contact somebody else other than the owner of the client. Um, the employee would be the one who would work with us, right? So you have an option. When we click on client, you choose the client details here, and then you click on add new contact. Again, a very small form. You just need to add the name, email address, phone number, designation, and responsibility of the person, and click on add contact. It just gets created, right? That's how simple it is. So what we've seen is adding employees, adding team, and adding clients. These three are prerequisites for the tool to work forward. The next thing is the task. This is the most important of all, right? Now, when you click on the task, it opens a small form. We will actually look at all the tasks. All right, here we go. Here we see all the tasks for this particular form. And this is how we read it. The task is with employee Shankar, and this is for client DS. The task name is firm onboarding. Priority is high. There is due date and the status, and you can view the entire task from here. Right? Now, let's create a task and see how we assign and how we complete and all of that. Uh, creating task is the easiest and the most customizable option what we have. Your say, for example, you just need to give the task name. I'll say client onboarding, give it a date so that track, and then choose whether it is external or internal job type. I choose external, and then you'll get to choose for which client are you trying to do this. I'm selecting UH marketing for now, and there is different teams for whom we need to assign. We can select Rangamani Kottayam, and the next thing is the team leader. I'm choosing Vaishak for now. Uh, if this is already there, the template is already created, yeah, I can just choose all the template and go forward. If I have to create a new one, it's very simple. I just need to create your own, and these are the templates which are pre-saved. And give the name for the template. Right, and every task has multiple activities, and this is how simple it is. You say activity, whatever activity, you can give details here. Then second activity, give complete details. Then give more activities here. We can keep adding based on the number of activities for a particular task. And this is kept simple and customizable because every task might be a little different when it goes to different geography. In the south, it might be a little different standard. In the north, it could be different standard. So keeping all that in mind, we've made this as simple as possible. Now all I need to do is just submit, and this template gets added into the system. And when I come to select the template, see that this is the template which we just created, and we add that there, give a due date. Let me select 20th of. All right, I'm selecting 20th, and then set the priorities high, medium, and low, and give any comments if needed. If it is an important task, we can add those comments here. And if this is a recurring task, then we can choose weekly recurring, monthly, quarterly, and yearly. If you select weekly, today is Monday, and it'll be a recurring activity for every Monday. The task will get created automatically, and it will get assigned to the team leader. That's how this actually works. And once we create, you just need to submit, and the task is added. Now, because we have checks and balance method, the task is actually assigned to the team leader right now. We will quickly jump and look at the team leader view. I have logged in with all the credentials right now. This is the team leader access. If you look at on the left hand side, it has lesser menus than the admin. That means the access for the team leader is little lesser. And let's see what happens here. Now we are actually completing the task. Sorry, assigning the task. The client name was New Age Marketing, and the task name is onboarding new clients, and the priority is medium. It is still not assigned, and the due date is 20th August. And then you have these three buttons. One is to assign, second one is to reassign, and third one is to view this particular task. Now, when I click on view, it actually shows the entire task here and the activities for that particular task. This is the name of the task, the client name, New Age Marketing. If there is any comments, I get to see it here. And on the right hand side, you'll see the due date, and you'll see which team is working on it and which team leader is working on it. And right now it is pending because it is unassigned. Right? Let's go ahead and assign this particular task and then see how the task gets completed. For assigning, it is again very simple. I just need to click on assign and it opens a small drop down. It will show the list of employees what we have, and you just need to select the employee for whom we want to assign this particular task and assign. The task is assigned. Now the team leader is assigned the task, and it should be with the employee right now. Let me take you through the employee screen. If you look at the employee screen, employee has even lesser access to the entire thing. Uh, let's look at if this employee has got that particular task assigned. If you see there are a lot of tasks which is assigned, in order that one is pending, and the new 19 July task is here. All the employee has to do is click on view, and it opens the entire activity. To start a particular activity is to click on the clock icon. Once you click on the clock icon, you will actually see the start date and start time getting populated. If you see here, there is a start date and start time. Now, there is a comment option. I can click on comment option and put in any comment for that particular activity. And say for the client invoices. And if we can upload any files if the client has given to us, right? We can just go and explore whatever file we want to load into the system and select that particular file. You can give a tag to that particular file so that it is easier to search, and then describe what that file is all about. Here the next thing is if there is a client dependency. We were supposed to file GST and the client has not given us invoices for the previous months, and we can go here and select this activity as client dependency. And once we select client dependency, there is a notification which goes to the client saying there is a dependency, and he can upload or respond to that particular task. And once I click on submit, this task and the comments gets submitted into this particular activity. Now, I'll quickly complete the other activities, and so that we can see what happens next. So for each activity, I can add a comment and upload files based on that particular activity, and all that will get saved into the client's folder. We will see in the next step. Now, once I'm done with all the activities, the employee has to click on the complete task. Say once I click on complete task, this pending is changed to waiting for approval. Now this thing is gone. This activity is gone to the team leader. Let's have a quick look at the team leader's view and see what it shows there. Say right now it is pending. Let me refresh the screen. All right. Now you see this reads waiting for approval. Now all the team leader has to do is click on view, and if he wants to view the details of the task, if there is any comments or more files uploaded here, we can go into each of the comments, and if he wants to upload and update his comments there for a particular task, and he can do that as well here. And once all of that is done, the team leader has to just click on apply task. And once the task is approved, the task gets completed. You see the task says completed here, and it is the task is completed. What we've seen in the last 10 minutes is how do we create a task, how do we assign that to a team leader, how the team leader assigns to the employee, and how the employee completes the task, and then how the team leader approves that particular task. That's what we've seen for the last 10 minutes. When I click on view the tasks now, I'll see the entire activity here, and the task says completed. Let me go to the admin view and see what it shows there, and see the rest of the folders. And just sort out. You see this is the task which we created, and it reads the due date and the status is completed. Let's click on action. You see the task is completed, and all the activities is done. So that's how the tasks work, and we've learned about how to create, how to assign, how to complete the task, um, and make it easier for managing the task. Now the next important thing is the folders. Let me click on documents. And when you click on documents, you see all these folders, and all these folders are uh, client specific folders. Say new age marketing is the one which we were working with. And when you click on that particular folder, you will get to see all the files which is part of that particular client. Now, similarly, every client has their own files and folders here, and that means it is segregated. It is isolated from one another, and it is also safe. It is easy to retrieve data from other folders. Right? And we also have an option in the client panel to upload the documents, and that will come and get stored in that particular folder. And that's on the document. The next thing is attendance. You click on attendance, choose the date for which you need to mark the attendance, and then choose the employee who is present and click on submit attendance, and the attendance is submitted. And this is very important because when we assign a task, it will show the employees who are present for that particular day. So it becomes easier for us to manage. The next thing is leave request. This is right now it is blank because we haven't applied for leave. From the employee app, the employee can apply for leave and it will show up here, and people can approve or disapprove and talk to the employee based on that. And the next thing is we also have a chat. This chat is an in-house chat. Whoever is there in that particular firm, these are employees of Emerald. So each one can talk to each other at any point in time. I just need to click on that particular employee who I want to chat, and I say, hi, need help. And this is instant, right? This is a real time chat, and each one can chat within the firm. And the next one is the reports. We've kept it very simple for now. We have two different reports. One is the task report, which shows all the tasks which are assigned to a particular employee and how much is pending, how much is completed, and all of that. And the next one is the overall task itself. You'll see all the tasks listed, the priority, the status, due date, and you can view that particular task from here. And the next one is invoice. Invoice is still work in progress, and we will have the invoice very soon. So that is more or less what we have. In the last 20-30 minutes, what we've seen is the entire SeaA process management tool, how to create a task, how to assign the task, and how to complete the task. We saw the documentation part of this. We also saw how to upload employees, teams, creating teams, and also uploading clients' details into the system. So that is what we have for today. If you have any questions, please reach us. We will leave our contact details in the comments below. And we will also give you access to the demo link for you to check and have your hands on and work on the tool and see how it works. And at the comment section, you will also have a feedback link. Please click on the link, give your feedback, and make sure you add all your valuable feedback so that this tool can become better. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much for viewing the entire video. You have a fantastic day. Thank you.